Hello guys, MonkeyBot here, and today I've got a time lapse for you guys to sit and enjoy. So I've noticed the AI tends to be a lot more aggressive now in the early game. They send a lot more armies at you, they expand much more quickly. So I wanted to see what it would be like in the late game and see if they can actually decide to finally start taking over the world. So the setup for this is I am playing as the Changeling, very similar to the old world time-lapse-ish video. I'm going to be sitting in the corner and just hiding and letting the AI do its stuff. The only change that this would make is that Kazarak is going to be starting slightly south now of the Empire instead of in Midland. Apart from that, the AI should behave the exact same way as they always behave. So if you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. 90% of my viewers are not subscribed, so I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers now, so if you do want to hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out. But until that point, sit back and enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Right guys, so we're at turn 300, so let's have a look at the situation. So the Empire is very secure now. It is being invaded up here, so it's actually, this is rare. I've never seen Sigvald actually be this aggressive. So the aggression has definitely gone up since the 4.0 patch. 4.1 seems to be a lot more aggressive. You do have Nakai, I think I saw Nakai. Yeah, you have Nakai around here, although this isn't actually Nakai, but you've got his faction. Yeah, and as you can see, he's actually being pushed by the Decadent Host. So that's unusual, but again, it's turn 300. This should have been done a long time ago, this kind of aggression. Yeah, again, the Chaos factions, most of which do tend to struggle. Again, they're not really pushing out much. I feel like in the early game they were so much more aggressive, but the aggression does tend to fall off what was it, probably around turn 250, I think, in the time lapse. It kind of really sort of died down. Between 200 and 250, the aggression kind of just stopped for most factions. And I'm really surprised that these two guys haven't confederated. That is very unusual. Turn 300 and these two guys haven't confederated. This is quite nice. The Demons of Chaos don't tend to go into Norska very much, so the fact that they pushed in here shows they try to expand a little bit more, but again, should be more than that. Going up to here, let's turn the Fog of War on. So yeah, the Dark Elves have actually held on quite nicely. Now this, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to tell you guys, this has been lagging my end turn so much. Every Dark Elf turn took about 2 to 3 minutes per faction. So there's like 4 factions still left alive. That was like 10, maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes just to get through the Dark Elves through every end turn. It was horrible. These need to have a cap because this is ruining the end game now. You need to kill the Dark Elves because this is just too much. We'll get down to Loki of Felheart later, but that's even worse. But it's nice to see that the Tomb Kings are pushing out. They're getting really aggressive. Mother Estanki has done really well, though she hasn't got a lot of armies. Still kind of a bit sad. The High Elves do normally take over Nagorond a lot better than this. So I don't know whether it's because the Dark Elves are fighting back a lot better. But the High Elves have just kind of been stuck in Ulth 1 here. Lustria, as you saw, nothing really happened for Lustria for about 150, maybe 100, 150 turns. They kind of get stuck. Maybe it was because they were kind of getting choke pointed here and Mother Estanki was fighting back. I don't know. But yes, the invasion of Oxyotl has finally pushed back because Oxyotl decided to defeat Kairos, although he's still technically hanging. Unfortunately, that's not happening in my Lizardmen achievement hunting live streams. Oxyotl died in that. But in this, he's been pushed back. But Kairos is still kind of kicking, although he's not got any armies right now. Oh, he's got one over here. This is very, very secured by the Order Tide, although getting slightly invaded. But again, shouldn't take 300 turns to get from here to here. Shouldn't take too long. Now, this I thought was interesting. So Clan Angrand decided to go to war against the Order Tide. If we look at Clan Angrand here, he's at war with Bretonnia and the High Elves. And the Wood Elves as well. Like, this is... And Kazakarak actually hates them. Like, if we look at the relationships here, they actually despise each other. So this was very unusual. They're not at war, but this was, yeah, very, very unusual for Clan Angrand to be like, screw you guys, I'm going to take over the world. But again, he's still kind of stuck in his little starting area. Dwarves, done very well. This is interesting as well. I've not seen the Warriors of Chaos push out this far, especially someone like, oh, I've forgotten his name. What is his name? Koalek. So many characters, I forget their names. Yeah, it's very unusual for Koalek to push all the way out here and actually get some more Chaos Fortresses down in the Darklands here. So yeah, that's very unusual, and looks like he's going all the way up to Zarnagarin to grab another one. But again, this aggression should be so much earlier than this, but it's nice that it's actually been pushed up here. Now, this has also been stuck for the past 150, 200 turns. Nothing has happened. Technically, the Chaos Dwarves are at war with Loki of Felheart here, but look at this. Look at the amount of Black Arcs there are. This has lagged the end turn so many times. Like, so many times. It's really bad. They need to put a cap on this because this is too much. This is just way too much, and all of these are full as well. And this is why they can't do anything. He's trying to push down, but he's just getting wrecked by all of these Black Arcs constantly, all the time. He'll go cap something on the port, and then he'll just lose it instantly from all of the Black Arcs. But yeah, this is very unusual as well. Cathay got wiped out very early on, and it's very rare that these two teamed up. But it's nice to see a little bit of a change there. If we go on to diplomacy, strength number 1. Yeah, the Blessed Dread. Look at all of those Black Arcs. It's obviously going to be them. Attain is actually strength rank 2, which is surprising considering how little territory he actually has. Followed by Kazakarak. Rakarth is doing very well as well, although he kind of got stuck because he's got to plow through all of his allies and he's not really got any enemies near him. Reichland, Nagorond, the Ice Court. Yeah, and then it kind of goes down and it's about the same. You dare. Sigvald is actually the strongest Warriors of Chaos faction. which is rare to see. It's not Archeon. Archeon is getting wrecked, and I guess in a few more turns that he will be wiped out by a Katarine. But it's such a shame that Archeon can never get a foothold into the old world. It's really a shame. But it's nice to see that Coelect did really well. Tzeentch is still holding on. Also, the Shadow Legion, although he's not done much, he's still alive. He normally gets invaded by Bretonnia or the High Elves. So it's like they've upped the aggression in some areas and lowered it in others. Wintertooth, yet still holding on. And that's kind of it, really. So yeah, there's like hints of extra aggression, but I still think it needs to be more. The amount of armies they have is good. Those armies just need to get out there and do some more work. It was much better in the early game than it was in patch 4.0, and I can see it's definitely better now in patch 4.1. I just think it needs a little bit more for the end game. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you're enjoying my Warhammer content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other Warhammer content. I'm doing achievement runs right now. Currently doing the Lizard Men as a live stream and Balthazar Gelt as a Let's Play. So feel free to go check those out. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.